السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. إن شاء الله المؤتمر سوف يبدأ بعد نصف ساعة، فلهذا لا تبخلوا علينا أصدقائي صديقاتي بمشاركة البث مع أصدقائكم. سوف يكون المؤتمر إن شاء الله مترجم إلى اللغة العربية حتى يفهم جميع الأصدقاء ماذا يحدث، ما الجديد في هواتف جوجل، وكذلك إن كان هناك جديد آخر سوف نعلن عنه إن شاء الله باللغة العربية. فلهذا شاركوا البث مع أصدقائكم. شكرا جميعا، اشتركوا في القناة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. إخواني أخواتي، دابا إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم سيبدأ البث الآن. هذا هو المقرر أنه سوف يبدأ الآن، لكننا لازلنا ننتظر. فحياكم الله إخواني أخواتي. واش الصوت مزيان؟ كل شيء مسموع؟ ألو ألو. ألو إخواني أخواتي، السلام عليكم. فلازلنا ننتظر إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم بداية البث. ننتظر إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم. فلهذا إن كنت غير مشترك في القناة، اشترك في القناة وفعل زر الجرس ليصلك كل جديد من بثوث مباشرة. سوف نقلب الآية بحال هكا. ف حياكم الله وبياكم إخواني أخواتي.
Sprinkles on mine.
I love sprinkles.
Oh, have you heard the scoop about the new Google products yet?
Actually, I heard the new Pixel's bigger and smaller.
I heard it.
My granddaughter said it could summarize an entire newspaper.
Is she married yet?
She's only 10.
I heard it basically has night vision.
Really?
Well, let's see.
Who are you talking to?
The people.
Thanks for joining us, whether you're streaming the show from around the world or live with us here in Pier 57 in New York City. Extra special welcome to our friends in Japan and across Asia who are staying up late with us today. 2023 is a big year for Google.
إخواني أخواتي، لا أعلم ما هو مشكل بث جوجل.
Now, since then, Pixel's had so many breakthrough features and technological firsts. What I'm most proud of is how consistently we've tracked to that early vision of Pixel as the AI-centric mobile computer. We're still at it, and people are taking notice. Pixel is the fastest growing smartphone brand in our top markets, and the only one that grew in units sold year over year.
كما قلت لكم إخواني أخواتي، لا نعلم ما هو مشكلة بث جوجل، لكننا إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم سوف نقوم بإيجاد طريقة من أجل حل هذا المشكل. على الأقل سوف نستطيع أن نترجم لكم ما يقال في البث المباشر. فلهذا إخواني أخواتي المشكل خارج عن إرادتنا نحن. سوف أحاول إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم الآن كما قلت لكم أن أقوم هنا
with advanced software and personal AI for a completely unique smartphone experience. Now, it's even true of Pixel Camera, which uses Google AI models to go way beyond taking a good photo. Pixel Camera makes it easy to get beautiful shots in nearly impossible lighting conditions, track moving subjects, and get colors and skin tones just right.
كما تعلمون أن جوجل دائما ما يتحدثون عن كاميراتهم.
The idea of AI-centric mobile computing was a radical concept when Pixel first launched. But Pixel's demonstrated again and again that it's the clearest path to helpful, simple, personal smartphone experiences. Over the past few years, we've applied our experience with AI in phones to a growing Pixel portfolio of devices like watches, tablets, foldables, and buds. And as Google AI gets better, those devices keep getting better too. For instance, this week, we're rolling out our biggest update ever to Pixel Buds Pro with a number of AI-enabled features and improvements. We're improving our clear calling technology, which automatically reduces background noise and enhances the voices on any phone call you receive. It doesn't matter if the person is calling you from a busy sidewalk or in a noisy restaurant, you'll hear them even more clearly. And it works on every call. No need to press a button and turn it on each time. Pixel Buds Pro are also among the first earbuds to use Bluetooth super wideband speech. It doubles the bandwidth to make voices sound more natural. And when it's combined with clear calling, your phone calls sound so much better. Just listen to the before and after.
Grabbing a coffee next to the office, and I got a few more meetings to get through and a quick errand.
صراحة أحاول أن أجد الحل حتى لا أؤخركم أصدقائي صديقاتي، لكن كما تشاهدون فبث جوجل للأسف.
Now AI can make Pixel Buds Pro more convenient to use as well. When you're listening to music and need to have a quick chat with a coworker or tell the barista your coffee order, you can just start talking. Pixel Buds Pro will automatically pause your audio and turn on transparency mode. No more scrambling to pull the phone out of your pocket or take out an earbud. Now we're also reducing latency by up to 50%, which is great news for the gamers out there. And there are a few more updates today that you can read about over on the Google Store. Pixel Buds Pro aren't the only devices getting a boost today. With our new feature drop rolling out today, we're bringing dual screen interpreter mode to Pixel Fold. You and whoever you're talking to can now have your own personal translator across more than 45 languages. And along with device updates, we're also tapping Google's AI research to create richer user experiences in our apps and services. For instance, we see so many opportunities to bring AI into Google Home to make your smart home more intuitive and helpful. It can be hard to keep track of what's going on at home. If you're on vacation or just having a busy week, catching up can involve a lot of scrolling. But generative AI can help with that by synthesizing all that info into a more simple view. In the Google Home app, you'll soon get a streamlined view of what happened recently with a quick and easy summary. If you're wondering about your packages, you'll be able to ask about your home in natural language and quickly find the clip you're looking for from your Nest doorbell video history. And it'll be easy to take action on those insights too. Just type a follow-up query, and the Home app will be able to generate a suggested automation for your devices. And we'll be rolling out these experimental features to subscribers next year. And we've got a whole lot more where that came from. Today, we're going to show you the next evolution of Pixel wearables and phones that pull together premium hardware, the most helpful software and services from Google, and the very latest state-of-the-art AI research. It's an action-packed show, so let's get into it. Here's James to show you the next generation of Pixel wearables. So let's get into it. Here's James to show you the next generation of Pixel wearables.
Hey everyone. Last year's Pixel Watch was the first device to combine the best of Google's helpfulness with the health and fitness expertise of Fitbit. And that was only the beginning. I'd like to introduce you to Google Pixel Watch 2. It's completely upgraded inside and out, including major performance improvements. And you're getting Google and Fitbit experiences you won't find on any other smartwatch, with the best of Fitbit health
عدنا إخواني أخواتي مع الحل الحمد لله.
and
حل
fitness
بسيط
tracking.
لكنه سوف يفي بالغرض.
We've upgraded the design and materials as well. People love the sleek water droplet look.
حل بسيط كما قلنا إخواني أخواتي لكنه سوف يفي بالغرض.
Get 24 hours of use on a single charge. And it charges faster too, with a 12-hour charge in just 30 minutes. You're also getting the full wearable
12 ساعة من الشحن. 12 ساعة من الشحن في 30 دقيقة
improvements to
فقط.
YouTube Music, Maps, and Google Assistant, and more of the third-party apps you know and love. With helpful apps and an all-day battery, Pixel Watch 2 is a great companion on any adventure. And if you get into a bind, you now have Pixel safety features like medical information and emergency sharing right on your watch.
مثل السنة الماضية فكانت هذه الساعة.
We're also bringing safety check over from our Pixel phones to make sure you don't feel alone on the trail or on your walk home. Just set a timer for when you expect to arrive back home. If you can't check in after it expires, Safety Check will share your location with your emergency contacts. And by the way, with Fitbit Premium, you can use safety features like safety check and emergency location sharing, even if you haven't connected your LTE-enabled Pixel Watch 2 to a network. Now, I started Fitbit 16 years ago on the idea that a new generation of wearable sensors could help people live healthier lives. And it's a mission we're still on as a combined Fitbit and Google team. With Pixel Watch 2, we're bringing together new AI algorithms, upgraded software, and 3 new sensors to give you the most complete picture of your everyday health. Pixel Watch's heart rate sensor
لقد قاموا بتطوير الحساس
has been
الساعة
upgraded from a single path sensor
حتى يقوم بإجراءات أكثر حدة كما نقول أو أكثر اختصاصا من أجل صحتك وكذلك من أجل السلامة.
We've 10x the number of optical channels that can measure heart rate compared to the first-gen Pixel Watch. So now your heart rate can be measured in multiple locations on your wrist for a more accurate reading. And combined with an improved ML algorithm, Pixel Watch 2 produces up to 40% more accurate heart rate tracking during vigorous activities like HIIT, spinning, and rowing. And to further enhance your workout, new coaching features keep you on pace and in your target heart rate zone, while the more glanceable UI helps you nail your intervals. The new skin temperature sensor delivers better insights into your sleep and overall wellness. And the new continuous electrodermal activity sensor, or CEDA sensor, powers Fitbit's body response. It detects moments when you're physically showing signs of stress, offers interventions to de-stress, and then afterwards prompts reflection over your day and week to help you better manage your stress in the future.
بطبيعة الحال كما ذكر الأخ بأنه الساعة قاموا بتطوير حساسات الساعة من أجل كما قلت إعطائك إحصائيات عامة عن الصحة والسلامة وكذلك من أجل النوم. وهذا ما ذكره الأخ. فلهذا إخواني أخواتي ليس هنالك فرق كبير بين هذه ساعات هذه السنة وساعات السنة الماضية. هذا إشهار الساعة سأترككم معه وعند نهايته سوف نكمل.
And the watch helps me understand when I need to take a moment. I love how it tracks stress over time as well, which makes managing it a lot easier. The watch also helps me get stronger and set new goals.
It's hot.
It's really useful to see everything quantified, analysed and compared. It's like a window into my potential.
I love getting outdoors with Frankie, so safety check is a really comforting feature. If anything happens, the right people will know immediately. Even though my competition days are over, I'm still driven. I still have big goals.
My husband Ned put this climb up about 8 years ago, and I tried it then and wasn't able to do it, and I've just not been able to get back here since then.
and even more context and insight. For example, the Fitbit app can use generative AI to surface connections and correlations in your Fitbit data. There's times when I think, hey, today's run felt harder than usual. How does it compare with my previous runs? Is there something in my overall data that could explain it? Fitbit answers my question by analyzing the most relevant data. In this case, my latest run was a 5K. So Fitbit surfaces and compares it to all my recent runs with similar distance. Fitbit confirms my pace was a bit slower and offers up insights into why today's run felt harder than usual. And it turns out the route I took was a bit hillier than normal. It also points out a recent downward trend in my sleep scores and how combined with hills, that might have had an impact on my perceived exertion. Then on the spot, Fitbit generates a chart specifically for my question with my latest pace compared with similar runs, providing a dynamic view of my fitness data that previously wasn't available. With generative AI on your side, you'll have so many creative ways to dig into your health and fitness data. And you'll get some validation on days when those hill runs just feel harder than usual. We'll be rolling out this capability early next year to trusted testers in the Fitbit app as part of the new Fitbit Labs program with priority access for Pixel phone owners. And keep an eye out for more AI-powered Fitbit Labs experiences to follow. With new sensors, longer battery life, new features like body response, updated watch faces and bands, and the updated Fitbit app, Pixel Watch 2 delivers a completely
وكما قلت لكم أصدقائي صديقاتي ليس هنالك أي فرق كبير بين ساعة هذه السنة وساعة السنة الماضية فهذا أول ما يظهر لكن توجد هنالك نسختين نسخة بالواي فاي ونسخة بال LTE يعني السيم كارد وسوف تحصل على 6 أشهر من اشتراك في فيتبيت بريميوم ب $350 إن قمت باقتنائها بطبيعة الحال. إن لم تقتنيها فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Just released Fitbit Charge 6. It delivers the most accurate heart rate we've ever released on a tracker. And it's the first tracker to include Google Essentials like Maps, Wallet, and YouTube Music controls. Next up, here's Rick again to introduce the next evolution of Pixel smartphones.
وأخيرا سوف نمر الآن إلى هواتف البيكسل. وسوف نرى هل هنالك من جديد بطبيعة الحال.
The first phone to deliver so many innovations, thanks to the tight integration. Here's Claude to take you through all the gorgeous design details.
Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are the most beautiful phones we've ever made. They're the centerpiece of Google's growing Pixel portfolio, and you can see how well they're complemented by the rest of the family. Every Pixel device, from the phone in your
كما تشاهدون
to the
الآن
watch on your wrist,
أمامكم
to the
ديزاينات
buds in your
جديدة
ear, and to the tablet in your home, is designed to fit into your life seamlessly to provide a helpful, fluid experience and to reflect the
بطبيعة الحال
human,
كما ذكر أن جوجل
optimistic,
هي
and daring design
هي
that
أول
Pixel 8
شركة من
knows.
قامت بإضافة الكراش ديتكشن بيلت إن في بي إن والعديد من المزايا
Pixel
مثل
devices replicate
أنبلورد
that calming
بيكتشرز.
feeling of being
كانت
of
جوجل هي
peace
السباقة
in
في
the
ذلك.
class. Pixel 8 is an evolution of the iconic Pixel design with more fluid contours and a smaller size that feels so natural to hold.
ومن لم يسبق له تجربة بطبيعة الحال البيكسل، فهو صراحة هاتف جد قوي، هاتف جد فعال، جد جميل من ناحية الديزاين. هلو إيمان، مرحبا بكم أصدقائي. سوش لايكات، شيرات، اللاعبات.
We bring that same thoughtfulness to Pixel's color palette, which continues to evolve with natural and inviting hues. Our porcelain shade on Pixel 8 Pro is accented by a soft gold trim for a luxurious ceramic look.
دونك
We're even updating Pixel Buds Pro today with new colors to
والحواف من السيراميك،
including bay blue and porcelain. As a company,
والوان السماعات هي بطبيعه الحال مستوحاه من الوان الهواتف. فاذا اقتنيت مثلا هاتف ازرق فلتقتني سماعات زرقاء حتى تكون متماشيه مع الهاتف.
and we take that responsibility seriously. We continue to design all of our products with sustainability in mind from the very
واهم
beginning.
حاجه وما يلا كتبوها دابا الناس الذين يفهمون ما معناه هواهب
Net zero emissions
هواشي،
by 2030.
لم
By
يقولوا داع،
reimagining the materials that go into our products, how we manufacture them, and
لم
how we
يقولوا
distribute
داي
them.
هو.
And that's why we're now on our fourth generation of Pixel phones that use recycled aluminum. In fact,
ولا زالوا يستعملون فقط ريسايكلد ألومنيوم من أجل صناعة هواتفهم، فمن أجل البيئة بطبيعة الحال ومن أجل الحفاظ على تيكوب 22. وصلت لك في الخاص حسنا. لا تنسوا الشباب لايكات البث حتى يصعد.
Accidents happen, and we're working to make Pixel phones easier to repair. We've partnered with
ومعلومة أخرى إخواني أخواتي عن هواتف البيكسل، هي من أسهل الهواتف في الإصلاح، فهي فقط تتكون من ظهر والسكرين، يمكنك فتحها وإصلاحها بكل سهولة، يمكنك أن تصلحها بنفسك إن كنت تعلم كيفية الإصلاح.
is the surface that you look at the most, the display. Your phone should show you the world in the way that it actually appears in real life. So we've been working on a new display offering which we're calling the Actua display. You'll see it for the first time on Pixel 8. The 6.2-inch Actua display on Pixel 8 is 42% brighter than on Pixel 7 and gives you ultra real-world clarity for your videos.
وبطبيعة الحال هذه أشياء دائما تقولها أبل وجوجل وجميع الشركات أن هذا الهاتف أقوى، أكثر إضاءة من الهاتف الذي سبق ب 42%. سوبر أكشيا ديسبلاي 2000 نت. أوكي. هذا بالنسبة للبرو. 2400 شمعة بالنسبة للإضاءة، وريفريش ريت متعدل تلقائيا ما بين 1 و 120 هرتز.
On the back of Pixel 8 Pro, you can see that we've added a new temperature sensor. It's a convenient and a quick way to check the temp on a pan or to make sure that the milk in your baby's bottle is just the right temperature. We've submitted an application to the FDA so that you can also use our thermometer app to take your own temperature, which can be saved to the Fitbit app in the future. Along with beautiful updates to the body, the display, the finishes, materials, and colors, Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are getting some big upgrades on the inside. Here's Monica to tell us about the next generation.
لماذا لا تكمل أنت؟ أنت محني. سوف يرسل لنا مونيكا من أجل إكمال ماذا يحدث. ليست قضية مغري ولا غير مغري، لكن الهواتف
Pixel 8's
الأكثر
helpful AI
كما نقول
experiences
سيمبل
are
هي
right
هي
in the
أكثر
silicon. Let me
جاذبية
introduce
للمشتري.
you to the new Google Tensor G3. It's our latest mobile SoC designed specifically to bring Google's AI breakthroughs directly to Pixel users and show the world what's possible. In our new Tensor G3 chip, every major subsystem has been upgraded. It includes the latest generation of ARM CPUs, an upgraded GPU, new ISP and imaging DSP, and of course, the TPU, our on-device AI engine. The heaviest model in Pixel 8 is 10 times more complex compared to Pixel 6. Tensor G3 is so efficient. Not only does it run more ML models, more complex models.
سوف أتركها تتحدث حتى تكمل إن شاء الله ما تقول، وسوف أقوم بترجمة لكم جميع المعلومات إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم.
That no other phone can. Like amazing new Pixel camera capabilities, which you'll see in just a bit. But first, let's talk about Pixel 8's new speech enhancements. Pixel speech and natural language understanding continue to lead the industry.
ولا تنسوا الاشتراك إخواني أخواتي، لايكات حتى يصعد البث، شيرات، أي شيء يمكنكم مساعدتنا به، سأكون جد ممتن لكم. شكرا لكم.
Even knows what language you're speaking and can switch back and forth with you as you talk in multiple languages. No other phone lets you do that. Pixel 8 is also our first phone to use the same text-to-speech model that Google uses in our data centers. So I can just long press on the power button and Pixel 8 will read web pages out loud for me. This is super useful when I want to listen to articles while walking my dog Berkeley. Let's take a listen.
6 must-try tips for taking incredible pet photos with your Pixel. Ultra-wide, macro, portrait. Here's how to use your Pixel's camera and photo tools to get the best pet photos.
The voice sounds more natural and I can fast forward or modify the speed. I can even ask my Pixel to read the pages in a different language. And Google speech models are also behind Pixel Call Assist, a suite of features that just make your phone calls and life easier. Like helping you navigate a phone tree and automatically removing background noise from your calls with clear calling and saving you from calls you don't want with Call Screen. Now with improved AI, the next generation of Call Screen is helping Pixel users receive 50% fewer spam calls on average. It silently answers calls from unknown numbers with a new, more natural-speaking voice, and it's smart enough to separate the calls you really want from the calls you really don't. Here's what's happening behind the screens.
Hi, I'm a Google virtual calling assistant recording this call on behalf of the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
Hi, you've won an all-expense-paid trip to the Caribbean. Press 8 to claim your prize now.
Unfortunately, the person you're calling cannot take your call right now. Have a nice day.
You can see why Pixel users love this feature. But some calls about travel are actually important.
Hi, this is Kristen from Anywhere Airlines.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
We need to make some changes to your flight reservation. I'm calling to discuss ticketing options.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line.
And then there are calls that require just a moment of your attention. Call Screen will soon offer contextual replies so you can respond in a tap without even taking the call. No more playing phone tag with your doctor's office just to confirm an appointment. This next generation of auto call screen will even work on Pixel Watch when connected to a Tensor-enabled Pixel phone. It'll come to Pixel Watch and Pixel Watch 2 in a feature drop later this year. Those are just a few improvements coming to Pixel 8 with Tensor G3. And with each new generation of Tensor, we're pushing the boundaries of on-device AI and redefining state-of-the-art for mobile computing. You'll see big jumps across practically every major user experience on Pixel 8, including the camera. And here's Shanaz to take us through all the firsts coming to the fully upgraded Pixel 8 camera.
حسنا إخواني، لقد تحدثت عن دمج بارد أو الذكاء الاصطناعي الخاص بجوجل مع هاتف جوجل بيكسل 8، وقاموا بإضافة العديد من المميزات، منها مثلا المجيب الآلي الذي يقوم بالإجابة عوضا عنك إن كنت مشغول مثلا أو أي شيء، ويتحدث كأنه مجيب حقيقي وليس بمجيب آلي، ويعطي معلومات، ويقوم إن كان مثلا الأمر مهم يقوم بتحويل المكالمة لك بعد ذلك. إن لم يكن الأمر مهم فهو يتحدث عوضا عنك ويجيب عن أسئلة الشخص الذي يتصل. بطبيعة الحال هذه ثورة نوعية من ناحية هذا الشيء، وسوف نترك الأخت تتكلم عن الكاميرات، وأشرح لكم بعد قليل ماذا قالت أو ماذا سوف تقول.
Improvements in low-light video performance, dynamic range, and shadow noise. And we're continuing to expand our image equity efforts with real tone, so your videos and photos accurately portray the wide range of human skin tones. Along with Pixel's best ever skin tone accuracy in your videos, you'll see improved mixed lighting performance and much faster autofocus in low light. So no matter what you're creating with Pixel camera, everyone will look more like their beautiful selves. Now, as every creator knows, visuals are only half of the equation when it comes to great video clips. So we are pioneering new computational audio capabilities with the first of its kind feature called Audio Magic Eraser. It lets you reduce distracting sounds in your videos using Tensor G3 and advanced machine learning models, and it's easy enough that anybody can do it. Audio Magic Eraser identifies different sounds in your video and sorts them into distinct layers that you can control. So now, with a few taps, your baby's video sounds just the way you want. Alongside breakthrough video capabilities, Pixel 8 introduces a whole set of new features that make it easier than ever to get great photos, even in the trickiest conditions. Like when you're trying to take the group photo over and over and over again, only to find somebody is always blinking or rolling their eyes. Group photos are tough, but Pixel gives you the option to make them easier with the new Best Take feature in Google Photos. Best Take uses a series of photos taken closer together to help you create the shot you want. So you can choose what you think is the best expression.
لا ما يمكنش هادشي اخوتي، هادشي كذوب. هادشي بزاف. شوفوا
This would be a perfect place to show you this awesome feature on the new Pixel 8 phones.
Oh, wow.
It takes bad group photos and turns them into perfect group photos.
Amazing. I have endured a lifetime of other people ruining my group shots. Hey, how would you two like a picture with a hot Hollywood celebrity?
3, 2, 1. All right, do you want to check this out?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's called Best Take, and what you can do is grab different expressions and combine them into one so that everyone looks good.
Oh my gosh!
All three of us.
Wait, that's so good.
Can I take your photo? Say cheese, but not you, because you're lactose intolerant.
She actually is.
No way! Ice cream, yeah! Oh, but the ice cream tastes like dirty socks. What? And who is the designated photo ruiner in the group? Oh, that was quick. But look at that. Hard to find a bad photo of you, but we did.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. You switched your whole face out.
Whoa. And now you guys look like the cast of a good 90s sitcom. Yeah. Now kids, I need you to look really upset that it's bedtime. You're so mad. And parents...
صراحة تقنية جد مغرية، تقنية جدا مغرية من أجل اقتناء هاتف بيكسل 8 من ناحية الذكاء الاصطناعي، من ناحية بكل ما قدمه البيكسل 7، فهذا جد متطور عن بيكسل 8. فلهذا إخواني أخواتي صراحة صدمة. يمكنك أن تقوم بتصوير مجموعة من الأشخاص. إن كان هنالك شخص متحرك أو أغمض عينيه يمكنك أن تقوم بإضافة صورة جيدة له عن طريق الهاتف الذي يقوم بتصوير عديد من الصور في تلك الآن في ذلك الآن، ويقوم بإصلاح الصورة إما أوتوماتيكيا أو مانويال أو يعني يدويا. فصراحة هذه تقنية جيدة جدا. من ناحية كذلك سكين تونز، فدائما يقومون بتطوير سكين تونز، وراكم عارفين تقنية كذلك الصوت، يقوم بتسجيل الصوت ويقوم بإعطائه لك على شكل لايرز. تقوم باختيار أجمل لاير وتقوم بحذف اللايرز التي لم تعجبك، مثلا يكون فيها ضجيج أو أشياء أخرى. فصراحة هذه نقطة جد جيدة لجوجل من ناحية الكاميرا.
more than just faces, like your dog or your dinner and even documents. Pixel 8 reimagines what you can do with a smartphone camera. With Best Take, generative AI in Magic Editor, best-in-class video, and audio magic eraser. That's a whole lot of firsts and new ways to get creative with your videos and images. Take a look.
عندها الصحة الإخوة. صراحة كاميرات دائما يقومون بتطوير كاميرات، يقومون بتطوير الهاردوير كذلك الديزاين. ليس هنالك تطور كبير من ناحية الديزاين، لكن على العموم أشياء جيدة من ناحية السوفت وير، مثلا أمبلور، جروب بيكتشرز. هذه التقنية التي تحدثنا عنها، وهذا ليس برجل. حياكم الله. ماجيك إريزر جيد جدا. جوجل محترفة في هذا الماجيك إريزر. جوجل بيكسل 8 برو، اللون الجديد صراحة اللون جذاب. ونكمل وأعود إليكم بعد قليل.
Pixel 8's camera is truly magical. But you know, some people won't be satisfied with anything but our...
لا تنسوا إخواني أخواتي الاشتراك في القناة إن لم تكونوا لم تشتركوا، فعلوا الجرس ليصلكم جديد، وانشر الفيديو مع أصدقائك ربما يستفيد منه.
For people who want the most powerful camera system, every camera in Pixel 8 Pro is upgraded. The triple rear Pro camera system gets a new main sensor with better low light performance, a bigger ultra-wide lens with even better macro focus, an upgraded telephoto that can capture 56% more light and take photos with 10x optical quality. And we've added autofocus on the front-facing camera, so you can take the best pixel selfies ever. Now, when you combine the upgraded hardware and advanced Google AI, it makes it easy for everyone to get a picture-perfect pixel photo in any lighting condition. We're also introducing new Pro controls on Pixel 8 Pro for photographers who want total creative control over the camera. You can adjust settings like ISO sensitivity, shutter speed, lens selection, and focus. You can also get high-resolution 50 megapixel images from across the zoom range in both JPEG and RAW. And when you open those RAW images in Adobe Lightroom, you'll see they retain our signature HDR Plus adjustments. We gave our Pixel Creator Lab photographers early access to Pro controls, and you can see the range of possibilities, like gorgeous studio photography, dreamy landscapes, and full control over long exposures. If you know your way around a camera or want to experiment and learn, Pro Control unlocks a truly pro-level camera experience. Pixel 8 Pro's combination of upgraded cameras, Tensor G3, and computational audio means your videos will be sharper, more vibrant, and sound better than ever. Video from Pixel 8 Pro is gorgeous. It's the best video quality ever on a Pixel. But we are going even further to show what's possible with computational audio, introducing a new form of video processing called Video Boost. It totally changes the game. Look at how it compares to a different phone we picked up recently. You can see the skin tone is lifelike and properly balanced, while the mountains and skies have full dynamic range. The video has vivid color and detail that Pixel photos are known for. And that's because every frame of this 4K video has gone through our HDR Plus image pipeline. For a 1-minute video at 30 frames per second, that's the same as processing 1,800 photos. Video Boost makes it possible by pairing the incredible camera hardware and the tensor in your Pixel with our powerful data centers. Sounds difficult, but it couldn't be simpler for you. Record a Pixel 8 Pro video with Video Boost enabled, and you'll have a high-quality version of it right away.
صراحة أشياء مجنونة من جوجل، والله لا شاء أشياء مجنونة فعلا.
Models like HDR Plus.
سأقوم إن شاء الله بتفسير كل ما يقال بعد انتهاء الأخت من كلامها، لأنها لا تنتهي بطبيعة الحال.
Video automatically appears in your Google Photos library. And when you use Video Boost in low light, it automatically enables night sight video for the first time on Pixel. Check out what one of our favorite photographers was able to do with night sight video.
قد تحدثت عن كاميرات جديدة بالنسبة للبيكسل 8 سيريز. كاميرا جديدة 50 ميجا بيكسل بإضاءة تفوق النسخة السابقة ب 24%. طبيعة الحال كذلك كاميرا جديدة أو سنسر جديد بالنسبة للألترا وايد من أجل فوكس في الماكرو، وكذلك كاميرا جديدة بالنسبة حساس جديد بالنسبة للتيليزوم كاميرا بإضاءة أكثر ب 24%. تحدثت أيضا عن HDR Picture، وهو لا أعلم لماذا الشركة تقوم بمقارنة هواتفها مع هاتف آيفون. بطبيعة الحال جوجل لها وزنها، لماذا تقارن هاتفها مع هاتف آيفون؟ لا أعلم، لأن كل شركات أندرويد تقارن هاتفها مع هاتف أندرويد، هاتف أبل عفوا. فلا أعلم لماذا هذه المقارنات. إن كان لديك هاتف وأنت تثق فيه فلماذا تقارن مع هاتف منافس؟ بطبيعة الحال يمكنك أن تقوم بمقارنته بدون ذكر اسم الشركة. هذا ما يمكن لهاتف جوجل بيكسل 8 سيريز أن يصور في الظلام الحالك. بطبيعة الحال في طوكيو قام مصور خاص بهم بتصوير هذه الأشياء، هذه اللقطات حصرية لأول مرة تشاهد على الانترنت.
次はどこ行こうかな。
Looks stunning, right? By subtly enhancing the light in the scene, you're getting truer colors, more details in the buildings, clearer dynamic range in the colorful lights that make up the cityscape. Even the fine details in those small alleyways, it looks like a city at night. With Video Boost on Pixel 8 Pro, you're getting the best low-light video of any smartphone. Video Boost is coming to Pixel 8 Pro in a feature drop in December, and you're going to love it. It perfectly demonstrates what sets Pixel really apart as a smartphone. You have powerful on-device processing with Tensor G3 coming together with Google's state-of-the-art research in machine learning and AI. And then the processing in your video is augmented by one of the world's most powerful cloud computers. It's a unique combined approach where the data center acts as a virtual component of your Pixel. And it makes seemingly impossible tasks possible. in a way that only Google can. And Video Boost isn't the only feature that draws on Google's cutting-edge data center models. We've got some big changes coming to Google Assistant thanks to our advances in generative AI. And here's Sissy to give you a first look.
وبطبيعة الحال كل هذه الأشياء بواسطة ال AI الخاص بجوجل، فيقومون بتطويره وإضافة أشياء جديدة بطبيعة الحال. فلا أعلم ماذا أقول، سيكون كل شيء مفصل إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم في فيديو الخاص ببيكسل 8 إن شاء الله الرحمن الرحيم.
How Google is changing how we deliver helpful experiences to people all over the world. And the key here is our generative AI research. Bringing the latest models to the mobile device that's always with you opens up so many new possibilities. Just a few months ago, we launched Bard as an early experiment. It's a conversational AI tool that lets you collaborate directly with our most capable models. Bard can help you brainstorm ideas for a game night with friends, get some creative inspiration for a new project at work, pick up a few tips for home repairs, or learn a new skill. Since Bard's launch, we've been learning and iterating super fast to make sure Bard is helpful and accessible to people everywhere. In fact, people are using it in over 40 languages across over 220 countries and territories. We just recently launched new extensions that make it possible for Bard to collaborate with apps like YouTube and Maps, and even your own content from Docs and Gmail. You can find, summarize, and answer questions across your personal content all in one place. Bard's language understanding, complex reasoning, and generative capabilities have fueled our excitement in realizing our vision for Google Assistant. While Assistant is great at handling quick tasks like setting timers, giving weather updates, and making quick calls, there is so much more that we've always envisioned a deeply capable personal assistant should be able to do. But the technology to deliver it didn't exist until now. Today, I'm excited to share an early peek at something we've been working on. We call it Assistant with Bard, and it brings the best of both experiences right to your phone. It's a step towards our vision to deliver the world's most helpful personal assistant. Assistant with Bard combines personalized help with reasoning and generative capabilities. So it can hear, it can speak, it can see, and it can even take actions that help you out, right on the device you always have with you. This is an experiment we're super excited about. Let me show you some examples of what it'll be able to do. A great assistant should help you make sense of your day and stay on top of what's important. Open Assistant with Bard and say, "Catch me up on any important emails I missed this week." And you'll get a rundown of what's in your inbox. 3 important emails, including a party invite. Assistant with Bard can dig into the details for you. Where is Grayson's party? It can spot that the party is across the river in Brooklyn. How long will it take to get there? And just like that, you have quick directions from Google Maps. And of course, you can still use the classic assistant features. Text Jenny, do you want to ride with me to Grayson's party? You can see how Assistant with Bard pulls together the information you need from different apps and services so you can get stuff done so much faster. So say you're renting a house in Los Angeles with some friends for the weekend. Check out how specific you can be. Make me a grocery list for the weekend for 10 people. Go heavy on the snacks, and we'll probably want a smoothie, so recommend and include ingredients for that. Now just imagine how much time it would take to make this on your own. And with a quick tap, you can move it into a doc and share with your friends so you can coordinate. It took less than a minute to create. From here, you can ask for recommendations on things to see, build a weekend itinerary, discover the best spots to soak in the views, and anything else you need to make planning and prep a breeze. Now say you all decide to go on a hike with your dog, but you reach a fork in the trail. Flip a coin? No. Simply snap a photo of the trail marker and ask, what path do you recommend for a group and my small dog? And just like that, you know that the North Trail is the best one for your dog's little legs. But first, you should snap a photo of Baxter. The perfect photo needs the perfect caption. An assistant with Bard can be your creative partner here. So check this out. You can pop it over your photo and use it as the visual cue. So assistant with Bard can see what's on your screen, understand the context, and help you with what you need. Create a cute social caption for Baxter. Quick and easy, and you're back to enjoying your hike. This conversational overlay is a completely new way to interact with your phone and lets Assistant with Bard meet you wherever you are. We're so excited about what's possible when we bring our most helpful generative AI capabilities to one of the most assistive experiences in the world. Assistant with Bard is the coordinator who can help you take something off your plate, the planner with useful travel tips, the creative partner you turn to for inspiration, and so much more. We hope it changes how you get things done and bring your ideas to life, like a true assistant. We're rolling out Assistant with Bard to select testers shortly, and we'll be expanding availability as an opt-in experience in the next few months. So for Pixel 8 users, keep an eye out for how to try it for yourself. And now back to Rick for a few final Pixel highlights.
قامت الأخت بالتحدث عن بارد هو الذكاء الاصطناعي الخاص بجوجل أو جوجل أسيستنت الجديد الذي يسهل عليك الحياة والذي يقوم بتسهيل جميع الأمور التي تحتاجها في حياتك الشخصية أو الحياة العادية. فسوف يكون إن شاء الله متوفر في الأشهر القادمة على هواتف جوجل بيكسل، أظن من بيكسل 5 إلى ما فوق. فلنستمع إلى هذا السيد ماذا سوف يتحدث، وسوف أقوم إن شاء الله كما قلت لكم في آخر الفيديو بشرح جميع الأمور التي حدثت في هذا المؤتمر.
Way beyond fixing typos. It offers help with your spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors in a single tap. As another example, Pixel's getting better at understanding the language in content, like web pages. Here's a long article about things to do around Pier 57. Just tap Summarize, and your Pixel will generate a quick overview for you. Google's generative AI models can help you do more, even on your busiest days. Now, imagine a future where generative AI runs right on the phones we have with us throughout the day. Pixel could be even more personalized, responsive, and always ready to help. So here's the news. We engineered Pixel 8 Pro to be the first phone to run Google's foundation models directly on the device. We've worked closely with our research teams across Google to take advantage of their most advanced foundation models and distill them into a version efficient enough to run on our flagship Pixel. And even those distilled on-device generative AI models are really complex. Pixel 8 Pro can run generative AI with up to 150 times more computations than the largest ML model on Pixel 7. And this leads directly to improved experiences on Pixel 8 Pro, like a better magic eraser, which is super useful for removing distractions from your images. With on-device generative AI, you can now remove larger objects and people without smudging your photo. Instead of blending the surrounding pixels, the improved magic eraser generates completely new pixels to fill in the spaces left behind by cars, people, or anything else you don't want in your shot. So you get a higher quality image that looks just the way you want it to. Now you'll get the upgraded Magic Eraser right away on Pixel 8 Pro. And we're working hard on lots more generative AI features that are coming to Pixel over the next few months. For instance, Recorder's getting even more helpful with on-device summarizations. Recorder's already an incredible way to capture and make sense of audio with accurate live transcriptions and powerful search running right on the phone. With on-device generative AI in Pixel 8 Pro, you'll be able to get concise summaries of your recordings that quickly recap the highlights from a recorded meeting or presentation. In the coming months, Pixel 8 Pro's on-device LLM will also power smart replies in Gboard. You'll see better conversational awareness, so it can generate higher quality reply suggestions. And along with speech and language, Pixel has always pushed the boundaries of what's possible with imaging. In a major breakthrough for mobile computing, Pixel 8 Pro will be the first smartphone to have a custom generative AI image model on device. Our newest feature building on this will be Zoom Enhance. When you pinch in, Zoom Enhance can intelligently sharpen and enhance the details of your images so you can get closer than ever, even when you forget to zoom. It's an incredible application of generative AI, opening up a range of possibilities for framing and editing your images. So the kind of zoom enhancement you used to see in science fiction, it's right in the phone in your hand. So these are just a few of the early applications of on-device foundation models we can run on Tensor G3. And they aren't off in some far distant future. Pixel 8 Pro ships with the updated Magic Eraser, and the others will be available in our upcoming feature drops starting in December. And for years to come, your Pixel 8 Pro will bring you the latest on-device generative AI innovation from Google as we roll out new features. We're so excited about the future of the Pixel portfolio. Thanks for letting us share our vision with you today. You'll find all these new products available for pre-order right now in the Google Store. Pixel 8 comes with an unbelievable camera for both photos and videos, a brilliant Actua display, the powerful new Tensor G3 chip for helpful features like Best Take and the new call screen. And Pixel 8 is available for pre-order today with some great offers. It comes in 3 colors, and it's on shelves next week. Pixel 8 Pro is a true flagship phone with never-before-seen features and design elements. You're getting Super Actua, the best Pixel display ever. Upgraded performance, enhanced connectivity, faster charging speeds. It's the first Pixel with a temperature sensor. You get a massive upgrade in camera sensors and lenses, pro controls for experienced photographers, industry-leading video thanks to Video Boost, and it's the first phone engineered and built for the generative AI era, with new breakthrough AI features coming later this year and so many more in the future. Pixel 8 Pro is available for pre-order now in a fresh range of colors, and it'll be on shelves with Pixel 8 next week. Pixel 8 and 8 Pro are also the first phones to ship with Android 14, bringing exciting new capabilities like generative AI wallpapers, more customizable lock screens, monochrome theming, Ultra HDR, and more. It's such an exciting time for the Pixel family. Our vision of AI-centric mobile computing has guided us for the past 7 years. And as I say every year, it feels like we're just getting started. We're hoping your Pixel 8 is just getting started too, and that it'll be with you through years of AI advances and breakthroughs. And that's why, for the first time, Google is expanding Pixel support to 7 years. Seven years of OS upgrades, security updates, feature drops, and AI innovations. That means your Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro will be supported all the way to 2030. No major smartphone brand offers this committed level of support and longevity. Well, that's our show for today. There's a lot more to these new products and services. You can get all the details right now on the Google Store. And we'd also love to see you in our Google Store locations here in New York and at our newest store at our headquarters in Mountain View, which opens next week. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you all again very soon.
عدنا والعود محمود. فأتمنى إخواني أخواتي أن يعجبكم أن أكون قد كنت عند حسن ظنكم. فكما تعلمون وكما ذكر في المؤتمر، سوف آتيكم بكل جديد الآن، وسوف نتكلم عن كل الأشياء right now. هذا ما كنا ننتظره قبل قليل، وسوف نعود الآن بالصور حتى أقوم بشرح جميع الأشياء لكم. حسنا، بالنسبة لثمن بيكسل 8 فسوف يكون ابتداء من $700، زيادة $100 عن السنة الماضية، وهذا شيء ملحوظ. بالنسبة لثمن البيكسل 8 برو بكل هذه الأشياء الزائدة بطبيعة الحال، سوبر أكشيا ديسبلاي ب 2400 نت، سوفت تاتش مات، وجميع الأشياء التي شاهدتموها في البث. وهنالك أيضا تطور طفيف من ناحية سرعة الشحن، فيه 30 واط سرعة الشحن، يبقى بطيء بالنسبة للمنافسين الآخرين. الواي فاي 7 لن تصل إلى العالم العربي إلا بعد سنوات. ماذا آخر؟ بطبيعة الحال المعالج جي 3 القوي، اوبتيكال كواليتي زوم، كل هذه الأشياء سوف تكون إن شاء الله بثمن $999 بزيادة أيضا $100 عن ثمن السنة الماضية. فكما لاحظتم $200 عفوا، أظن 100 أو $200، لست متأكد هل هي 100 أم $200، لكن على العموم زيادة من ناحية الثمن. ما أعجبني فعلا وما رق انتباهي هي التقنيات التي أتى بها جوجل بيكسل هذه السنة. فكما شاهدتم أن هنالك تطور من ناحية السوفت وير وكذلك من ناحية الهاردوير. لن نتكلم كثيرا عن الهاردوير لأن لن يهمنا الأمر إن كان هاردوير قوي أم لا، لأننا نشتري بطبيعة الحال سوف نشتري كما نقول هاتف فلاجشيب، فهاردويره يجب أن يكون قوي. بالنسبة للسوفت وير فهنالك تطورات جد ملحوظة، خصوصا لأن بيكسل أو جوجل تقوم بالتركيز كثيرا على من ناحية الكاميرا. فكاميرا صراحة قوية جدا، كما شاهدتم 4K HDR، تقوم بتصوير فيديو هاتف، تقوم عفوا بتصوير فيديو ب 30 إطار في الثانية، حتى يعطيك 30 إطار في الثانية بالHDR، يقوم بتصوير 1800 إطار في الثانية، إطارات مظلمة، إطارات متوسطة، وإطارات مضيئة، حتى يعطيك HDR 10 في الفيديو. كذلك من ناحية الفويس انهانسين أو الفويس ماجيك اريزر، اوديو ماجيك شيء من هذا القبيل. فصراحة هنالك تطور جيد من ناحية الصوت، فهو يعطيك لايرز من أجل الأصوات، يمكنك أن تقوم بترك ما تريده من اللايرز ومسح ما تريده من اللايرز حتى تحصل على الصوت المبتغى من الفيديو. كذلك من ناحية الصورة فهنالك تطور كذلك ملحوظ من ناحية سكين تونز، وكذلك من ناحية HDR في الصورة. هذا معروف بالنسبة لجوجل، وسوف تقوم بتحديثات قادمة إن شاء الله بعد أيام أو بعد أشهر من أجل السوفت وير الخاص بالكاميرا. كذلك ماذا آخر؟ نسيت. كذلك بالنسبة للبارد فكما قلت لكم أن البارد هو الاي اي الخاص بجوجل، مثل شات جي بي تي بالنسبة للناس التي لا تعرفه، وسوف تقوم كذلك بإضافته في أبجريدات قادمة في الأشهر القادمة. هو المساعد الذي سوف يكون الخاص بك، يقوم بالإجابة عوضا عنك في المكالمات، أو كذلك إعطاء رسائل صوتية بالنسبة للأشخاص إن أمرته بذلك. فصراحة جوجل ركزت من ناحية السوفت وير أكثر شيئا ما على السنة الماضية، وكذلك ركزت بشيء ملحوظ أكثر عن عفوا ركزت على الاي اي او الذكاء الاصطناعي في هواتفها. ف على ما اظن ان هذا ما هو ملحوظ الى حد الساعه. سوف اقوم بكذلك، لن اتكلم عن الساعات كثيرا لانني لا افهم في الساعات كثيرا. وبطبيعة الحال الأكشوال ديسبلاي لقد تحدثنا عنها، هاتف سريع، هاتف كذا. ليس هنالك فعليا تطور في الأشياء الظاهرة، هنالك تطور في الأشياء الباطنة، وكذلك في عفوا من ناحية الكاميرا. هذا ما أردت أن أقوله، هنالك تطور من ناحية الكاميرا. سوف نقوم بمشاهدة إن نزلت بعض الفيديوهات. مثلا فلنرى إن نزلت ماركيز برولي، فقد قام بتنزيل فيديو. هذا بث مباشر، هذا الفيديو الإشهاري لجوجل بيكسل. كذلك اف اندرويد. هناك العديد من الإخوان الذين قاموا بتنزيل هذه. هنالك أيضا مقارنات قبل خروج الهاتف. فعلى العموم لا أريد أن أبلع كوبي رايت، لكن يمكننا أن نشاهد هذا الفيديو إن كان مسموحا بذلك. سوف نقوم بمشاهدة فيديو ماركيز برولي. إشهار. سنشاهد فيديو ماركيز برولي ونعرف ما هو رأيه حول هذا.
Surprised us by announcing the totally out of the blue Pixel 8 and Pixel 8.
نفس الشيء الذي قلته لكم أن اللون الأزرق هو اللون السنة.
Completely caught us off guard. I hope you can detect my sarcasm through the internet, but hey, we did get an event and it has some stuff that I was really looking forward to, Pixel 8 and 8 Pro, mostly because I've been a Pixel fan, even though I know it has these big flaws, like the Tensor G2 had subpar performance and the somewhat average battery life.
إخوان، فقط من أجل أن أشرح لكم شيئا. أنا أتابع هذا السيد منذ قديم الزمان. إن قال لك اشتري فلتشتري، إن قال لك لا تشتري لا تشتري. هذا ما تعلمته من هذا السيد، وهذا هو ما أقوله دائما في فيديوهاتي. إن قلت لك اشتري فأنا أقولها لك فعلا من قلبي، لأنني أحببت المنتج، أو لأنني رأيت شيئا سوف يعجبك في هذا المنتج، أو رأيت تطورا ملحوظا بالنسبة للمنتج. إن لم أقل فإن قلت لك تكي معايا في السكي فلا، فاعلم أن ذلك ليس بمنتج جيد. فلنكمل.
of that stuff, but it also comes with a new price. So okay, on the outside, Pixel 8 and 8 Pro do still look like Pixels, right? I told you they were sticking with this design language with the visor because it's very recognizable and they finally have that going for them. But this year, it just feels like they rounded everything off. Like that's the big visible design update this year. Everything's a bit more rounded. And then there's the new colors. Now, honestly, I'm just gonna say it. I think it's been a pretty boring year for phone colors across the board, just putting it out there. But with this one, it's hazel, rose, and obsidian for the Pixel 8, and then obsidian, porcelain, and this new blue color called bay. I think the blue is probably the most interesting of the whole lineup, combined with the new matte finish that's on the back of all the Pros. I love that. I think it might be my favorite alongside matte black. Maybe it's a toss-up between the two. But then around the front, both displays have actually gotten better. So the bezels are a bit thinner and they look pretty uniform all the way around to me. And then they're both dramatically brighter, up to 2000 nits peak brightness on the Pixel 8 and 2400 nits on the 8 Pro. I think that's the highest I've ever seen in a phone. So I think it should look really good, both indoors and outdoors. And then also the smaller Pixel 8 is now 120 hertz as well. Love that. I know people love just dismissing 120 hertz on cheaper phones, but we're there. Now it's not LTPO yet, that's still just the Pro. But yeah, just looking at these screens for the limited time that I spent with them, I am very excited to get them out in the real world. They're calling it an Actua display and a Super Actua display. Not sure why, but I guess you gotta name everything. But anyway, this year, the really big physical change we're getting with these phones, I'm gonna say, is the new Tensor G3 chip. So it's the new 3rd generation of Google Silicon paired with 8 gigs of RAM on the Pixel 8 and 12 gigs of RAM on the Pixel 8 Pro. And to be honest, Google didn't really talk that much about, or at least flex very much of like just raw performance improvements. Like it's not really about that. I'm gonna have to test these phones to see if they actually improved a lot as far as CPU and GPU and just overall power. So definitely get subscribed to be first to see those reviews when they come out. Also, here are the battery sizes, the new batteries of these new phones. They're both a tiny bit bigger than last year. But really the story with the Tensor G3 is there's way more TPU and way more processing power for AI related tasks. And that checks out because the Pixel story has always been all about the software. And that's still, Pixel is basically the smartest smartphone in the room. It's not going to wow you with amazing numbers or incredible build quality or huge hardware features or anything like that. It's going to wow you with very
بطبيعة الحال. هذا ما قلنا، فقد قلنا أنهم ركزوا على السوفت وير أكثر قليلا من الهاردوير. الهاردوير بطبيعة الحال هو هاتف رائد، فسوف يكون جيد من ناحية الهاردوير، لكن السوفت وير ركزوا عليه بشكل غريب جدا. كذلك ركزوا على الاي اي او الذكاء الاصطناعي في هواتفهم، لانهم يقولون ان هاتف ذكي يجب ان يكون ذكي، وهذه هي مقوله جوجل عن الهواتف الذكيه. فقد اكثروا من الاي اي في الهاتف، جعلوا كل الهاتف ذكي، حتى من الكيبورد يمكنك الاستغناء عن الكيبورد من اجل الكتابه فقط. الفويس يمكنك ان تتحدث فقط والهاتف يكتب. أشياء فعلا كانت قديما لكنها تطورت بشكل ملحوظ مع هواتف جوجل. فلنكمل.
Clever software at every corner. So here we're talking, there's a new Google Assistant feature where if you're on a web page in Chrome, you can ask the assistant to summarize the web page for you, and then using the same tech, I imagine, that's in Google Bard, it'll quickly give you a 3 or 4 bullet point summary that's hopefully accurate. Speech to text is also now even faster and more accurate. It's completely on device and does a much better job also at knowing that ums and uhs are not part of your actual sentence, so it doesn't write them down. That's smart. They're doing more stuff with the front-facing camera to make stuff like face unlock and unlocking stuff in apps more secure. There's also a new fix-it feature, which will proofread your messages built into the keyboard before you send them with things like grammar and all that. One of the crazy ones is the new call screen voice. So if you've used a Pixel, you know about call screen before, which is you're getting a call, it's an unknown number, you just let the Google Assistant screen the call. The new one has a much more human voice that I honestly don't really know if it's a robot voice or just a recording of a human, but it's much more human sounding. And then also it has the chips that pop up that you can hit to respond to people that are now context aware. So if it listens to somebody say, hey, I'm a UPS driver, you can now hit a button that immediately says, oh, you can leave the package at the doorstep. I got to record this. I'll just let you listen to it.
Hi, I'm a Google virtual calling assistant recording this call on behalf of the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
I'm trying to drop off a package for Kenny.
They said you can go ahead and leave the package by the front door.
Okay, thanks. That's great.
Great. I'll see you soon.
So yeah, that's
بالنسبة لهذا هو ما تكلمنا عنه قبل قليل. بالنسبة للمكالمات التي يمكنك أن تكلف الذكاء الاصطناعي أن يجيب عنها، والصوت يكون حقيقيا أكثر مما هو روبوتيكيا، فيعطي إحساسا الشخص الذي يتكلم معك أنك فعلا شخص حقيقي. لن يهمه الأمر فعليا، لن يهم الأمر الشخص، يريد فقط أن يقوم بعمله. فصراحة أشياء فعلا جميلة وغريبة في آن واحد، كأنك تلمس مستقبلا قريبا. إخوان،
pretty good to me. It sounds very human, but again, I don't know. I could just literally be a human recording. Either way, it says it's a
بطبيعة الحال وكما قلت لكم أنه يمكنك فقط تركه مع يمكنك أن تقوم بتسجيل فقط صوتك، سوف يكون جيد، أمر جيد. لكن هنالك بعض الناس هداهم الله لا يستطيعون فعل أي شيء بأنفسهم، يعولون على الهاتف بطرق غريبة. كذلك بالنسبة للساعات الذكية، هنالك بعض الأشخاص الذين أعرفهم معرفة جيدة، معرفة شخصية، لا يستطيعون الخروج من البيت بدون حمل ساعتهم معهم. فصراحة أمور غريبة بدأت تظهر. على الإنسان أن يقوم بوضع مثل حدود بالنسبة لما يقوم بمشاهدته على السوشيال ميديا، أو ما يقوم بحمله مع مثل أشياء ذكية، أو لا أعلم فعلا لا أعلم. لكن يجب عليك وضع ليميت لما تقوم به في يومك أو في يومياتك، حفاظا على صحتك العقلية وحفاظا على كينونتك كشخص. هذا ما أردت أن أقوله فيه. كينونتك كشخص. كي جاتكم اللغة العربية؟
virtual assistant. But what would a Pixel be without some camera magic? So let's just jump into the new camera stuff with the Pixel, because there's a lot of software magic here. A lot of software magic. So the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro now share the same upgraded 50 megapixel main camera system. Then the 8 also has a 12 megapixel ultra wide, but the 8 Pro just sends it all the way with a 48 megapixel ultra wide and a 48 megapixel 5x telephoto. And I also really like the new camera app layout, which is now separated basically into photo and video mode, and then all the various settings and modes are inside of each. So I think it makes a lot of intuitive sense. You could just switch to photo and then go to a specific photo mode. There's manual controls. It's not the first time I've seen it laid out this way, but when you get so much stuff happening in the camera, you don't want to move it out or hide it. You just need to sort of organize it in a capable way. I think this does a good job. So I'll have to save my photo and video quality analysis for the full review. But like I said, there's a lot of software features that they've added that they just get more and more wild as you go on. So the really insane one is the Magic Editor. So you've probably already seen you can erase people from the background of photos with Magic Eraser. But now this Magic Editor will let you straight up select subjects and just move them around and completely alter the entire photo with just a few taps. So they showed me this example of like moving a subject to a different spot in a photo on the beach, but there's also all kinds of other demos of like changing the sky or changing shadows or, all kinds of other stuff. Honestly, it seems like nothing is off limits. And then there's also a feature I didn't get footage of, but it's called Best Take, which is like, when you're taking a photo of like a group of a bunch of people and you're like, all right, everybody try to smile at the
ظننت أنه يقوم بمراجعة لهاتف بيكسل 8 لكن صراحة ليست بمراجعة، فقط يذكر ما ذكر في الإيفنت. نريد أن نرى بعض الأشياء لكننا لا نجد أي شيء. ليس هنالك فعليا أشياء لمشاهدتها، فلا يزال الهاتف جديد إلى حد الساعة. وأظن أننا أيضا سوف نقوم بإنهاء هذا البث. أشكركم جزيل الشكر على حسن المتابعة والإصغاء. نعتذر عن المشاكل التقنية التي حدثت في هذا البث المباشر، فعليا ليس لنا أي دخل بها. شكرا لكم على حسن المتابعة، وأراكم إن شاء الله في بث مباشر قادم قريبا بإذن الله. السلام.